Yeah, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be an Astroflower from the 21st through to the 28th. If you haven't subscribed and this does resonate with you, please do subscribe and click that bell because it does help us out with the algorithms of YouTube and stuff like that. I am going to be doing some extra readings for the equinox and for the whole spring period, which will be coming out this week. So you will need to subscribe and click that bell to get notifications for all of that. There is loads of links in the description below, so you'll help you to understand what's happening with the Astroflower, how the Astroflower works, and there's also links to our other channel, which we do energy updates according to the vibration and your chakra and aura system. There's just basically loads of links in the description below. So please do go down there and you will find out a lot. You'll be able to explore a lot about what is actually going on the Astroflower. We also do loads of stuff over on Instagram with Tanya, does a load of stuff over there. So get yourself over there and join the party. So, Leo, let's just have a look what's going on with you in this reading. Okay, so here we go. We got your cards. This is your spiritual or your relationship side, karmic path, how the universe is trying to influence you, how your guides are trying to influence your karmic path, how your guides are trying to influence your conversation that you have within you, and how you put it on the outside, how you interact with the outside world. This is on the material side, same thing, universe, karmic path, guides influencing the karmic path, and the guides influencing that conversation that is within you. So let's just have a look, see what we got here. Okay, this is it. We're going to go for the spiritual side first. Are you ready? Okay. What appears to be happening for some of you is you seem to be focalizing on too much on one aspect of life, or one thing. If you are doing that, you may create in your life disappointments. Singular passions are great, but those singular passions rarely, I'm not saying they don't, but they rarely last an entire lifetime. Often we have to do many different things. You know, I've run an organic supermarket. I'm also, I do loads of healing. That is my main job. I do this for fun. I also write books and I've also got a healing school. So I do a lot of different things. Okay, they're all connected around my passion of sort of energy and healing and trying to explore the energy fields that I actually physically see. So that can be, you know, you might say that there's one sort of thread through there, and there is sort of one thread through there. You know, she's got loads of little tea lights around her. She's got loads of little passions, and she takes one at a time and gets involved in that sort of one passion. And this is maybe what you've been doing at the moment, Leo. You might have been putting a bit the blinkers on, so you're not really looking, taking a heads up and looking around you. And you may feel in the future that you're disappointed because you missed opportunities that came from the outside world. Because your guides are here in this petal here. You've got on the hangman is usually hung from the tree of knowledge, the tree of understanding. And you take that tree of knowledge and all that understanding, and then you look at the world, you take that knowledge and then you use that knowledge to look at the world in a different way. Even the understanding and the knowledge that you had from the tree or from your life, as it were. So if you can do that, you'll be able to nurture more than one aspect of you in one time. Because that Seven of Pentacles is that Seven of Pentacles there is basically, it's, you know, he's nurturing more than one pentacle. It's not just sort of like one potato does not grow one potato. It grows more than one potato. Otherwise, we'd all be eating the potatoes and then we'd have no potatoes left. And I think that's a little bit sort of situation for you guys on the spiritual front. You work, you know what you work, you do what you work with. I'm going to show it here actually. You know what you're doing, you have your knowledge, you have your expertise within your life, and you're in that expertise of your life in regards to relationships. But as I say, some things just do not last for an entire lifetime, and it'd be a good idea to look at things completely different. And you do have that. You do want to see things differently within you. You want to try it out. And sometimes for Leo, it's a little bit difficult to try things out simply because they don't want to be seen to getting things done, doing wrong or hurting other people and stuff like that. If you try things out and you're not completely sure of it, it may, you know, make you feel a bit stupid sometimes. But that's not the case. It's a case of learning. So if you do get things wrong, you learn through that process of getting things wrong. If you do nothing, you'll never learn anything. And I think, Leo, you do like knowing, which is really important for you. So it's a little bit of a, I wouldn't be surprised if the Fool card doesn't come up around that sort of section there, trying to instigate a leap of faith, I think. Okay, so believing in your inner self, believing in yourself is fantastic. It's really good where you can nurture things, but just be careful not to get too caught up in routines. Let's put it like that. Yeah. On the physical side, the material side of your life, okay, for some of you, you might be instigating, say, like a business or a new job or something like that. And basically, if you took how the world worked in 2018 and how the world works today, it's not the same, is it? We've gone through that paradigm shift, and you have to get up to the up to speed with the paradigm shift. It's not the same world. Things are different. The way there's different rules now, and you're trying to manifest things by the looks of things. You're trying to manifest things in the old way, and you need to have a bit of a new, you need to be sensitive to the workplace or the business environment that is around you, or the acquisition of, say, like houses and stuff like that. It's a very fluctual market at the moment. It'd be interesting to see how it sort of pans out over the next sort of 6 months and that sort of fun. So it's a case of, remembering how you did things, because that will come back up on the surface. That how we used to live life in 2017, 18, 19. That will come back up onto the surface. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, but at the same time, understand that you need probably to do things in a different way. And this is a long journey, and you're preparing yourself for that long journey. So it could be the start of a business for some of you, or that this journey has been long. You've been in this business a long time. So now it's a case of manifesting different ways in which to do your business. Or it could be a case for some of you, and this is for other people, it could be a case of kind of going back to how you did things before, which may work for you. It might be a little bit difficult, but your guides are sort of giving you that rite of passage, as it were, with that Six of Swords, taking you from one side to the other with a bit more sort of ease, and a bit more sort of ease in that sort of front. But be prepared for that long haul journey on the material front. And it's a case of, I think it's a case of, it depends what you're doing in life. So for some of you, it may be a case of this is where the yin and the yang, and we go into it in our books, you know, all the time in the Astroflower books. There is both sides to the story. That is a double-edged sword. So for some of you, it might be a case of going back to how you did things, and others, it might be a case of saying, ripping up the rule book and just going on and doing something completely different. But whatever it is, it's a long haul. It's a long haul. It's a long road, and you've got to be prepared for that. You've got to be prepared to put in the work. You've got to plant those seeds, and that's what I think within you, you're probably trying to say to do now. I don't want to miss the boat. I want to capitalize on my position in life. I want to capitalize on my job or my business. Now is the time to start planting the seeds for the fruits of tomorrow. Okay, so let's just clarify what's going on the spiritual and relationship side. Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords connecting the Five of Cups to the Hangman. So don't worry about it. This is where the universe is sort of trying to say, don't try to be focalized on one thing. Don't worry about things. I think that's what the universe is. It's okay to look at the world differently according to what you've been doing, and look at the world differently according to the rest of the world. Don't lose sleep over it. That's what it's saying. Just go with the flow, go with the wind, you know. And you've got the Knight of Wands. So you've got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It'd be interesting if the King came up and the Page came up. Let's see that. But this passionate journey is rhythmical. I think it ties into that Knight of Pentacles as well. So on the spiritual sort of side, you know, being constant within your life, on your passions, but looking at things differently and trying different things, I think is going to be important. It's a case of having to mix it up a bit to avoid any stress or strains. I knew the Fool was going to come up somewhere. I thought it was going to come up around there, but it is a leap of faith. It is a leap of faith that is tying those the karmic path and how the universe is sort of trying to influence you. It is a leap of faith. It is a Fool. It's starting something new, looking at things completely differently, and not to worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just see how that sort of connects thing. Okay, so when you do see things a little bit differently, you'll realise that some things are not working for you. Therefore, it's good to walk away from it. If it's not working for you, then you can concentrate on nurturing the things that are working for you, which is that Seven of Pentacles is all about. And it might be that sort of disappointment that the universe is sort of saying, look, this is not working. And you might be feel a little bit disappointed about it and have a little bit of worries about it. But yeah, it's if you got those sort of worries, do you know what the three cards that tried to come out were? The Five of Cups, the Strength, and the Sun. They're all connected to you. We're talking about the Five of Cups here. And then you got the Strength and the Sun, which is basically you, Leo. So quite amazing. So yeah, don't toy with the ideas. Get in there, get done, get passionate about things. Look at things completely differently within your relationship. Turn things on its head. If it's, you know, let's just say, you know, you be the one who asks that other person out rather than waiting for them to ask you out. That could be interesting. Yeah. So let's just see what's working on the physical front. Joining with other people, building that community. That seems to be that Six of Cups. So maybe someone on the material front, a job is coming back. You know, it might be a case of where you in the past, you had a possibility of a job and then you sort of took another job and that other job has come back up on the radar. And it's going to make you give you choices. So you probably looks like you've got choices at the moment. And it may ask you to do moving far away. That's what it seems to feel like coming through. and walking away from something safe in the Ten of Swords, which ties possibly into this. It's walking away from something, which, you know, we got the Eight of Cups over there, but yeah, it's finally burying one aspect of life that hasn't really worked for you, that might have been causing you pain and suffering. But your guides and the universe is trying to help you go step over and keep flowing down your path. Don't get distracted, Leo, for the things that are around you. Because victory, concentrate on yourself, because victory is coming up. But victory is coming up when you start planting those pentacles in that field. When you start working to the long term. Okay? Let's connect these two together here. Mastery. It's you. It's all about you. It's in your power. It's in your knowledge and your understanding. And with the Page of Pentacles as well. So look at that. It's nothing but Pentacles at the top there. You're really working it at the moment. It seems like the physical or the material side of life is the most important aspect for you at this present time. Could be a case of having to sort your finances out, get your finances in order. That's doing a little bit of administration and paperwork and stuff like that. But it's definitely standing within your knowledge and of what you know, and start applying that and planting for the future. Yeah. So let's see what's running up through you, connecting the base of your petal to the base of your flower, to the outside of your flower, or to the here and now in the reality that we lead. So on the karmic front, I think this leap of faith here is going to be really important, because it's going to free you up with that Judgment card. It's going to liberate you. You're going to have a sensation of ascension, of moving up through understanding, going on to new pastures. And the Queen and the Page of Cups there is sort of, you got your head in the clouds and stuff like that, but it's worthwhile wishing, working on your wishes that you want in your life. Yeah. And you've got the Page of Swords as well. Did we not have that earlier on? No, we didn't. I think that was through the last reading. Yeah, Page of Swords as well. So allowing those new ideas and that new perspective, those new pastures, come through and work with your knowledge and understanding, your mastery of the world around you. So you can then start applying it in your life, and it's coming from the inside of you. Okay, there you go, Leo. Have a good week. Make sure you enjoy the equinox. Don't forget to see those videos on the equinox. You're going to have to like and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget our energy updates on Somatic TV and all the other stuff that is in the links below. Okay, in the meantime, don't forget life should be fun, so please do enjoy.